start this computer. All right, and it's recording. So thank you guys so much for joining us back here on Beautycasters. We had a few technical difficulties. We're just starting and then I had to restart this. So I'll have to figure this out later, but I've got a guest with me today. Usually I have my cousin on and we talk about makeup, and we're going to continue that segment, but I wanted to add a little spice to Beautycasters and talk about fashion too, because I think we're all, a lot of us are passionate about both beauty and fashion. So I've got Jewel Thief, 1776 with me here, and this is a fellow patriot, a fellow Instagrammer, but Jewel Thief has a background in fashion, which I'm like living for. So Jewel Thief, give like a synopsis of just a little intro to you.
So I have been involved in fashion now for the past, I would say 5 to 6 years. And I have experience in menswear, women's wear, both on the runway and mainstream. I've written for global selling tools, editorial campaigns, fragrance campaigns. I've written for everything, you name it. So one of the coolest things I worked on was for Milan Fashion Week. So I'm super excited to be. I'm super excited. Okay, yeah. So that was an off the cuff fact because true story. We had to re-record this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited that Nat brought me on because this is one of the things I love to do, and this is going to be the best pod that I've ever done.
So fun. So. Okay, initially we saw some photos floating around of this Rick Owens fashion show, and it was from, I think it was 2016. I'm not quite sure. I think it was 2016. And it was like that wild fashion show where he had the models carried upside down. And I was like, no, we've got to do a commentary on that. But then we found out, oh, it's an older fashion show. So we're not going to do commentary on that. We just thought that was wild. But then we discovered, hey, he has a 2021 spring summer fashion show. So let's comment on that. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. Share. And here we go. So this is the Rick Owens fashion show. Here we go. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so you tell me when to pause. Like if you want me to pause, I'll pause it. So actually, should we watch this a little bit slower? Is there a way
let's watch it slower. Well,
slower. Maybe 1.5, or is that too fast? I need to do 0.5, right? All right, let's do this. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go.
Let's go. So, like, what is your first initial, like, this looks very samurai.
So
stuff.
The first thing I kind of think of, and this is a big theme with Rick Owens, just to give you guys background, I'm very familiar with him. He was one of my favorite designers before I realized, some of his stuff is sort of satanic, but he's very talented nonetheless. I see like post-apocalyptic a little bit. We know that, with the scandemic that we've seen a lot of post-apocalyptic references. So that's kind of one of the things that I get. I see a lot of futurism, and I could definitely see the samurai action going on.
Yeah.
He's very angular, so.
Yeah, he is. You're right, because it does have this like post-apocalyptic vibe to it, almost like Book of Eli, that movie where like it's sort of post-apocalyptic. Everybody's
streaky, or I Am Legend a little bit.
Or yeah, true.
But as soon as I see the smoke too, it kind of gave me, oh no.
I've got an ad. Gotta fast forward through it.
As soon as I saw the smoke, I just kind of thought of the rioting that was going on. And, a lot of these designers have a way of weaving in the current circumstances. So yeah, I'm seeing that kind of vibe. And just so you guys know, who don't know Rick Owens, a lot of this is his signature style. So the shoulders that are peaked and the abstract shapes of his clothing, that's just the way he always does his work. So
yeah. These masks though, I'm just like everything's like it's lit, but like that the mask though, I'm like I just don't like the way that we normalize this in fashion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so this is my opinion on this one. Going along with how he normally is, Rick is very much a dark, I would say he has somewhat of a twisted style. So if you remove the current circumstances from everything,
Yeah.
and you don't know anything, if you're watching this 30 years from now and you had no idea this is going on, this is his style. Like, I could see him doing this no matter what. So the fact that he even has the mask, it's kind of like him specifically. I'm not speaking to any other designer. I could have seen him doing this and people have been like, what? So it kind of just works with his style. And again, I'm not for normalizing it. I'm just saying you can see his futurism here with we got the almost 80s looking futuristic glasses.
Yeah.
And the mask that almost gives you Star Wars vibes. That's just kind of his thing. So I feel like he owned it. He took what's going on and he just owned it. Again, I'm not for masks and I'm not wearing them.
Yeah.
But just so you guys know, like, this is very much his style. And like, if you look up any of his stuff, he's very well known for his headpieces. So like headpieces that are like draped, that are angular, and like things that cover the face. So this wasn't really shocking to me in that sense, but I do agree that I wish it wasn't normalized.
Yeah, I like the choice of color with the color blocking here, like the terracotta with the pink. I would have never thought to pair that in, even a little gray. I think it's gray underneath it, like a little garment with the midriff. So it's like I like that he's not, well, you tell me, you probably know better. I like that he doesn't use like extreme, like bright pink. It's like a dusty rose, terracotta, if he does use color.
Yeah, so he's super muted and like earth tones. So this is, again, super consistent with the way he is. A lot of boxiness that contrasts with linear and thinner shapes. It's just one of his things. And like I said, I've seen jumpsuits that look like 3 people could fit inside them that he's made. And then I've seen super fitted, almost like ruched and gathered strapless gowns that, you know, you've probably seen the Kardashians wear. I was a big fan of those. But a lot of the things that you see in his runway shows isn't what the stars are necessarily wearing. Because, you know, this is more the artistry of a show. So you might see the pants on somebody or one of the jackets on somebody, but they're not going to be running around wearing this crazy ensemble. Ass, you know, it looks like it's straight out of Mad Max. Like, you guys ever seen that?
It does.
So
well, you know what? I think kind of like why I am living for the show, because I do like Mad Max. I like the steampunk sort of, you know, style that the costume design gave the entire set.
Yeah. So I actually, true story, I from scratch made a Mad Max costume one year. So I'm very big into it. But,
I love that.
Yeah, so even like here, you see like the mesh and the boxiness. It almost looks like you took like a trash bag and put some trim on it. You know, this is just super Rick Owens. So
I love that. Did we see that already? Did we see this outfit?
No, I love that. The cape.
I love that. I love that. I don't think we've seen it. Maybe it'll come around now, but I love that. I would totally sport that. And one thing that I really love about this season, or this season, is like the stringiness. You know how like it's like free waving material and like strings of material. I love that. I love that silhouette.
Yeah, I think again, I'm not I can never talk. I'm not promoting the masks, but in his style, you know, the kind of tightness of the cloth on the face versus the free flowing fabric, it's kind of like a juxtaposition, which that's what he does. I mean, that's what he's best known for, whether it's the shape, whether it's the color. But I do like the way he's weaving in the pink with the maroons, and yeah, it's very Desert Storm. It's like Desert Storm meets futurism and surrealism. That's kind of what I'm getting from this, and post-apocalyptic, all woven into one. And you almost get that like stormtrooper vibe with this cape going on.
I love that cape. That cape is, it's so clean and, you know, almost, what is the word that I'm, regal a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like capital regal, like from the Hunger Games, like capital regal, like peacekeeper, but not peacekeeper. I like that. I do.
I love this show.
I love that. But you know what? Okay, so this is what it is. I am obsessed with black and white. I love the scheme of black and white. And so I think
that's your whole brand. That's your whole brand.
True. So when I think that's what caught my eye. I just see like that contrast, and I didn't even really catch that until like close up right now. Love that. I even like that duster.
Yeah. And wait, can we rewind? I want to see the pants again. Because it almost looked like the pants were cut out, or I don't know if that's trim, but it's almost wrapping around the leg. See, oh, it's trim. Okay. So that's actually kind of uncharacteristic of him.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I like the color pairing with this, but he's trying something else. And I can see he's trying to do the color coordination with the face diaper. So. Oh man.
So is this like a tunic? Like what is it? A tunic? And then he just kind of, it's an asymmetrical tunic?
Something like that. I mean, his shapes don't even have terms. His collections are like a league of their own, where you can't even name like what is that?
Nah, you really can't.
Oh man, what is this coming?
Yeah, what is this? I'm interested.
I feel like we need the Darth Vader like theme music playing right now.
Me too. It's like Darth Vader, but make it fashion.
Yeah, exactly. But again, I just want to reiterate to anybody who's looking at this thinking, you know, face diaper, he is very much a headpiece type of designer. That is one thing that he sells on its own. So I got to see them in person. I had friends who put them on. You literally looked like you were in Star Wars. So all of this stuff is super characteristic of him. And this reminds me of a hospital gown.
Yeah, a bit. A Pepto-Bismol hospital gown. That's one of the brighter colors that I've seen.
Oh yeah, that's probably as bright as it's gonna get. Oh, but no, we have some neon coming.
Oh.
Or wait, did it already pass?
It'll probably.
It's gotta go back.
So another thing to comment is like, I sort of love these productions more. Oh, I think that's neon you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the setting is usually a mirror of the collection, and I think this one is super. I mean, look at the building. It's kind of almost
sterile,
desolate. Yeah. So, and see, this is like a Dementor meets, I don't even know, like Max Mara. I don't even know what I would want to call that. I love that look though.
He is very comical with some of his fashion line, like the lines of his fashion, the silhouettes of his fashion. You know, like you said, it looks like Stormtrooper, Star Wars, like, you know, something that would come out of a comic even. Post-apocalyptic, all mixed up with post-apocalyptic. But what's up with these the footwear?
Oh, I love the boots. They're like thigh high, cut out at the top. They almost give me Jeffrey Campbell vibes, which, I mean, I don't know if you guys wear Jeffrey Campbell. Jeffrey Campbell had some badass boots over the past several years.
I love the Draco style boot with the studs all over it. Oh,
so nice. See, I love this stuff. This is just, see, look at the waist. The waist is accentuated because he's got the super like padded shoulders, which are back. You can go to Zara and get the padded shoulder tees.
I love padded shoulders.
Yeah, it depends on the, I don't know if I would wear them, but I do like them. I like the way they look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the neon here.
I like the stringies. I love the stringies.
It's so like not like him. That part is not him, but he's testing things out.
He's sort of like a Tim Burton in a wonderland, in a fashion wonderland. Like he's
yeah.
trying to be feminine with his, and I like his attempts though. Okay, here's another ad. Come on. Last night it wasn't giving me all these ads. Maybe because it was late night. I like this actually.
Like even the way she walks, like the walk even goes with the collection.
Yeah.
They're walking like they're walking through a desert. That's the vibe I get.
Yeah, I love that actually. Probably, definitely wouldn't do the face
Of course not.
diaper, but everything else is fantastic. I love that.
Oh my god, that's giving me almost like Jetsons.
Yay! That's
Jetsons
it.
vibes.
That's it. Jetsons. Oh my gosh, that is totally it.
What do we got here? The capes are a big thing with this collection, clearly, because he keeps having them in different forms.
Yeah, I like the capes. I actually like this entire collection.
Me too. I'm obsessed. I'm really obsessed. Like, I'm sorry. Like, face diapers or not. I mean, this is just.
Yeah. It's a great collection. The only thing though is those exaggerated shoulders. Like, I don't know about that.
Yeah, some of it's a little. It's like, what is it, Marvin Martian or
Marvin the Martian? Yeah.
It's a little. I don't know.
I mean, I love everything else though. Like this one right here. Like if the shoulders were, of course, I'm sure they can be tailored off the runway, but I love this entire ensemble. The color.
It's giving me really 80s vibes, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's giving me 80s futurism because the 80s was obsessed with the future, but the way they did it was kind of clunky, kind of cartoonish, like you said. So I see that.
Back to the Future.
Yeah, this right here is so Mad Max. That look with the tulle sleeves. Oh my god.
I actually like that too.
I can just sense you love it.
I love it too. Oh, I need a piece from this collection.
Oh, it's expensive, but
I know.
if you want to buy it, I'm gonna plug the Outnet. The Outnet. You might not be able to get it this season, but you'll be able to get it probably at 60% of the selling price on the Outnet.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I'll wait an entire 2 years. That's fine.
I'm sure it'll still be in.
Yeah.
Rick Owens stuff is timeless because a lot of it on its own is very simple and almost just like simple black. Simple white.
Solid.
Yeah, so you can pair it with a lot of different things.
I like it. I likes it.
Oh my god, I really want the boots. Like the boots are what are getting me right now.
See, on someone short like me, those boots would go all the way to my new.
Wait, how tall are you?
Like 5'2".
Oh, I'm 5'3". Why did I think you were so tall?
Everybody thinks I'm so tall. I don't know why. Everybody.
Give off that vibe. Big energy, right?
I guess so. Everybody thinks I'm so tall. I'm like, nope, 5'2".
I literally thought you were like 5'9" or something.
I'm bite size.
We both.
It's fine.
Man.
It's
that, and see, even that gives me Star Wars vibes too. Like
I like that.
The Imperial soldiers. Oh my god.
It reminds me of the White Stripes for whatever reason. Remember that music video? It was just like, just red and white.
I'm so bad with music videos. Like I never watched them. Oh, look at that. See the lights going off in the building?
Yeah, I see. You know, that was a little eerie when I first saw that. Like the muzzle flash.
Yeah, that's a little,
right?
It's almost like a, lockdown kind of lights.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, when the face diaper looks like it's part of the actual top, that's when I get kind of, even more.
Yes.
Because they're selling tops right now that have them built in.
I know.
So I don't like that.
Is this a different one? This Imperial, when we said it looked like the Imperial.
Yeah, I think that was. Now, oh wait, rewind it.
They need to do a slower. See, I like the boot for whatever reason. Like, I'm not a big fan of the boots in black, but in red.
Interesting. I love them in black. I would wear the hell out of them. Like, that's just, I love a good black thigh-high boot. Ooh, yeah, see, I like this look a lot. And the reason that I like it, I couldn't totally see it, but it almost looks like he's got cargo pockets on the side and the cinched waist contrasting with the boxy hip and the asymmetrical shoulder and like the exposed thighs. All of this is just so characteristic of how he does things. And that's why people love him, because he juxtaposes the shapes with the fabric and the way that it's constructed. And really his niche is construction. And that's why the most simple styles can be the most beautiful, because of the way that he puts it together.
These meshy ones are beautiful. I'm sure it's like 50 cents to produce and he's going to sell it for billions of dollars.
Well, true story. Sometimes these look easy to produce and they're not, because of the way that they're constructed. So that's where the price comes from.
Really?
Not the price of the fabric.
The fabric. Yeah.
But he does use very soft fabrics. I've gotten to feel a lot of them, and the quality is super, super nice and super light.
I love this one. It's like an asymmetrical, you know, like you said, you can't really make out what it is. It looks like a romper with a train or something.
It's amazing. That's like my favorite.
Yeah, I love that one.
This is super, like, it almost looks like she's wearing gloves as boots, which maybe was part of the intended look here. Yeah. But super, like, medical vibe there.
Very sterile again. That muzzle flash has me a little nervous.
I know. And it makes me wonder what that building is.
Yeah.
What is it actually used for, or is it a set? Is this the end?
We're nearing it. There's more.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one that we...
This is just super Dementor Harry Potter, like. It's the vibe I get.
Those people are not social distancing.
Well, interestingly enough, so whoever's standing behind the photographer, that actually literally looks 6 feet apart. You know, when they say like 6 feet, I'm like, okay, whatever. That actually looks it. So I feel like he's clearly trying to push some propaganda here in the whole show, because everybody's sort of isolated, it's sort of desolate. It's representative of like the world and what has gone on in the last year and a half, really.
Yeah. Except like whenever it does the bird's eye, like the drone view, you can see people like on the trim around the building, like close together. See? Ooh. Oh, hey.
So much. Oomph.
Oomph, yeah. Love that. I kind of love how cost effective and simple he was with the shoot too. He was like, okay, and then we're going to get the photos too, like right there and then, like that's going to be it.
No, I love everything about this, honestly. This is sort of, she almost looks like an accordion. See the way the fabric is? I
like that, that just like that one forearm wrist thing, whatever that is, like the semi-glove or the wrist glove.
So like this is like exactly kind of what I'm referring to. He has a ton of like appendages. He has a ton of things that he adds that it might be part of the actual top or pant, or he might just add it as an accessory. So the mask situation, I actually think I had seen him sell masks before this even happened, which makes you wonder whether maybe he knew, but anyway.
Yeah. I think there was like another fashion thing that It was like a project.
Project Runway, yeah.
Yeah. Here goes our girl. Yeah. I love that duster, whatever that is, coat duster, whatever it is. All right, give us the view. Give us the view. Here we go.
Oh my gosh, this is the look of the show. That pink, the pops of pink, just
yeah. I love.
Like he kind of took a Daisy Duke, the way that the pockets hang out of really short shorts, and made it into an addition to an evening wear piece. That's kind of how I read it. Again, I'm still feeling the 80s vibes here.
Yeah. I love that. I don't like pink a lot. I just don't like, but the way he does it, like, it makes me want to like pink because he like throws in that neon chartreuse.
Mm-hmm.
More potato sacks.
Okay, see this.
Wow.
This is just so dark. It's like, and the first time I saw this, the immediate thought I had was, look at the shoulders. Look at it. Almost is reminiscent of like the pussy hats.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sort of like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. This is like the one that I'm like, okay, this is like super dark.
Yeah.
What's next?
Dude, that muzzle, why is that muzzle flash? You know, like that just makes me wonder every single time I see it. I'm like, why that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's all it gets.
That's hey, but that's a good sign. That's like the first man we've had the entire collection.
What is this now?
The first and the only.
Okay, so this is like, see, to me, this is more of like a mainstream look. I could see anybody wearing the skirt and the top on the red carpet. And then here comes another doctor.
Yeah, another sterile look. I think this is the last one.
Is he really going to end the show with this? That's kind of disappointing.
Might not.
I feel like he's not ending it with this. Kind of a weak look to end the show with.
Yeah, that was it.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, maybe that's how he ends the shows. I've honestly never watched one of his shows. I've only looked at the Vogue recaps.
I feel like he could have ended it with that one pink one that was giving us life, with the long duster.
Exactly. Well, it could have been a political statement by him ending with the medical looking.
Oh, ooh, good point.
So,
good point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Those heels, I don't even think they have
the backing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a little shimmer. Maybe it's clear. You see it? There's like a little glimmer.
Okay, yeah. Because I have seen shoes like that don't have the back.
Like the Alexander McQueen.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love the pink in the show. I really think it pulled things together.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of like a dark Valentine in a way.
Oh, totally. I could totally see that. Oh man, I wish it was longer.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we get. Maybe we'll have. I wonder if he's done fall winter 2021. No, I'm sorry. Am I thinking of that fall winter? I don't even know what the schedule is anymore.
I think he did. Actually, it should. I think it should be technically. He should have. They're usually supposed to show the fall in the spring.
Interesting.
So
maybe
usually
it's
spring. Maybe it is out. Maybe it is out. I mean, I don't know.
I'll have
But
to
I think
look.
with the scamdemic, it's been sort of a, you know, it's been all over the place.
I just
what
don't,
they're doing
yeah,
now.
because I think when I looked, that was the only whatchamacall show that I've seen for 2021. So maybe it's around the corner. We'll have to rejoin and look at that.
Yes, I would love to, because Rick Owens can, well, if he ever lightens up a little bit, he can have it.
Oh, he did great on this one, I think.
No, he did really, really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, not every designer is that interesting, but
Yeah.
he always has something to talk about, for sure.
For sure. So, all right, guys, that is the segment. Let us know what you think about this Rick Owens Spring Summer 2021. We will definitely be back with other collections and productions in the fashion world. And yeah, thank you, Jolty 1776, for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, guys, you guys have a great day.